India, contemporary India, once the leading proponent of peace, cradle of major religions, the land where time stood still, now in its new avatar, resurgent, vibrant, sure-footed, strategically integrating the global winds of change to rewrite its destiny through enlightened local self-governing bodies, truly epitomized by a municipal corporation of a dynamic city just 160 kilometers from Mumbai, namely Pune, the Queen of Deccan, which once hardly covered 5 kilometers, now an evolving city, home to major IT parks, educational, cultural, scientific, and spiritual institutions, and to top it, a modern sports complex. Pune, marked by a multi-dimensional, explosive but unplanned growth, defined by a host of factors, some of them being haphazard development, sprouting of unauthorized construction, lack of accountability, unchecked migration, and to add to this list, the municipal corporation's self-defeating adherence to an obsolete paper-based system, an intricate set of rules, and also the complexity of processes, resulting in their misinterpretation, abuse, and as a natural corollary, waste of the concerned authorities as well as architects' time.
I can remember those days when promoters, developers and architects used to just go around municipal corporation building desk to desk, and it was like a huge time that was involved in getting approvals. Besides, of course, corruption was order of the day, and we needed to find a solution.
Actually, we went to sit with the building inspector and we used to scrutinize the building plans, and it was very difficult for any person to take out all deficiencies at one time. Therefore, they used to give suppose 5-6 deficiencies, and then we fulfill them. They used to come out with another 2-3 deficiencies. Again, we used to fulfill them, and then they used to come out with 1 or 2 deficiencies. Then, after fulfilling them, the work used to get over.
Nevertheless, the Municipal Corporation of Pune, under an enlightened leadership, successfully turned the tide by a synergistic and interactive approach involving citizens, professionals, and government officers to devise a pioneering e-governance solution and achieve a true democratization of processes. The saga of change, which can aptly be described no better than by the people who collectively inspired and led it.
Pune city is growing at nearly 10% economic growth. This has been driven by the real estate and housing boom. Nearly 26 million square feet of construction is coming up around the city. This leads to a huge burden on the Pune Municipal Corporation because it is the planning body, the body which regulates building permissions to all developers. More than 4,000 applications for building permissions come in every year. Now, this is what leads to disenchantment with the corporation. For example, many building permissions are unduly delayed, and this absence of transparency then leads people to conclude that there is irregular transactions with the corporation. On the other hand, many developers do not know what are the permissions, what are the planning norms, they do not know what are the zone rules in place, and therefore sometimes they may be confused why a building permission is not being granted. To overcome all these issues and to bring more transparency, we instituted a system of computerized building permissions, development plan screening. This is immediately able to know what are the necessary or compulsory documents which should be attached to the application, And then if the plan is as per DC rules or if there are some exceptions, what are the exceptions which then he has to rectify in his subsequent submission. So this has brought a great deal of transparency, and also most of the developers are able to understand why a particular decision is taken by the corporation. Nowhere in India this is possible now except in Pune.
Along with people, it was information technology and software solutions by SoftTech which played a seminal role in shaping the city's landscape. Pune Municipal Corporation's pioneering effort was an exercise in courage, as it had to negotiate and conquer unknown and challenging dynamics, ably assisted by adept professionals. The culmination of these phases, the implementation phase, was equally challenging. But the motivated officials and professionals rose to the occasion.
During development phase, we were a little skeptical about the acceptance level of the architect, but slowly and gradually, when they realizes the benefits of the system, there was an overwhelming support from the Architect Association and also from the employees of the corporation. In spite of all the hurdles, we never lost focus, and with the support of the PMC officials, we were able to customize the product according to their need. I would like to mention some of the key features that makes this system a unique of its kind. Firstly, auto-generation of the area calculation for the drawing entities. Secondly, management information system reports, by which management can monitor the performances of the employees. We emphasized more on data security, as the data is quite sensitive. We have adapted a lot of security measures like biologin for the users and database level security.
AutoDCR has ushered in a new era of multiple benefits. It simplifies procedure and minimizes procedural time by ensuring timely compliance to preset rules and regulations, thus eliminating variance due to subjective interpretation. Because the approval is based on an engine of development control rules, expressly built as a part of the system.
We found this software very user-friendly. Architects submit the plans and proposal, basic data on CD at single window. After initial scrutiny of documents and requisite challan payment, a date for site visit is notified to architects and concerned building inspectors via system-generated SMS. Visiting building inspectors at site will capture site visit report along with site photographs on PDA device so that he can update server database. Detailed document scrutiny and scrutiny of building plan is done by AutoDCR. Reading layer-based drawing entities, geometrically mapping them with the development control rules, and generating calculation tables, scrutiny reports in just few seconds, which are forwarded to higher authorities for approval. Proposal can be rejected at various stages but within stipulated time period.
It ensures transparency as it enhances visibility of processes, citing clear reasons for delay, approval or rejection of proposals. It also acts as a deterrent to corrupt practices by eliminating subjective decision of plan approval process. It enforces uniformity and standardization of drawings, as all officials and stakeholders follow same processes and a preset of rules and regulations levied by the authority. It ensures timeliness, as it eliminates lengthy manual processes, consequent human errors, and also facilitates drawing and calculation process for architects and government officials. In addition, it generates regular MIS reports and also evaluates workforce efficiency, stores and organizes digital data for easy retrieval. Pune Municipal Corporation's unique e-governance initiative was a trailblazer and motivated other national and international self-governing bodies to follow suit.
The best part of this AutoDCR system is it has standardized the entire process of building plan sanctioning. It has helped us by reducing the time required for the approvals.
Pune Municipal Corporation does not believe in resting on past laurels. Ambitious plans include integration of all departments with GIS for monitoring cities' development and for providing a holistic solution to its woes.
As I was saying earlier, and as you must have seen by the comments of many of the developers, architects and officials who have benefited from this transparent computerized system of screening and granting permissions. This is a model e-governance initiative, and because of this, many other cities, for example Thane Municipal Corporation, Aurangabad, including from Delhi, our own capital, they are very interested in emulating the same system. This is after we have already benefited from its application for the last 2 years. One of the great benefits of this system was increase in revenue. Previously we were collecting hardly 26 crore rupees. Suddenly this has gone up now to 218 crores, which comes to about $45 to $50 million. If this e-initiative from Pune helps some other city governments in any other parts of the world, we'll be very happy.
Pune Municipal Corporation, a role model for other governing bodies, heralding an epoch in e-governance, acting on the maxim, leadership lies in action and not in words. Iconic Pune, mapping the future for India.